When we can sit in the presence of our soul's energy, of the deepest part of our being, when that shows up, it comes right through every sphere of our life and it emanates out into every aspect of our being, of our consciousness. And that's what makes us incredibly powerful, not necessarily in the sense of outer power in the world, but it's like an inner power that spreads, that comes out as passion and conviction and beauty and compassion that starts to move through humanity, will reshape our planet, will reshape our biome in time, and will use all the resources available to us. And the saving of our planet has to come from the inside. It has to come from the inside out. First of all, individual empowerment, and then relational empowerment, and then community empowerment, and then planetary empowerment. So it all begins here with you, the individual. Hello, my name is Richard Rudd, and I'm the founder of the Gene Keys, a system called the Gene Keys, and I'd like to introduce you to a new program within the Gene Keys teachings. It's called the Star Pearl, and my tagline for it is it's about embodying the harmonics of the future human. Bit of a mouthful. And if I've caught you here with this video, perhaps it was the title that caught you. It's quite amusing in a way, because I want to talk about power, because the Star Pearl is about creating natural power. And when we talk about the future human, I'm talking about a higher frequency version of humanity that lies dormant inside us, dormant in our DNA. And the Star Pearl program, its purpose is to get all the different areas of our life humming together. And so it operates through these different spheres, 6 different spheres around a central sphere, which is called the pearl. And so it's the star around this pearl, and it's some people call this a Merkaba. It's an energy field, an ancient energy field, or a light signature. And but it's very practical, because unless you have all the different areas of your life kind of working together in coherence, then the deeper part of your being can't step forward, can't step into the center of your life. And so the Star Pearl, what it does is it helps us fine-tune and adjust imbalances in our life. And that can mean, anywhere. It can be in relationships, it can be in our finances, it can be in our health, it can be in terms of how deeply we feel we are fulfilling our purpose or our impact in the world. It can be in our family, it can be in community and our sense of belonging, or where we live. It can be in all kinds of areas. And so the Star Pearl targets the whole of our life, and it helps us fine-tune and adjust our life to create this overall coherence. It's not something that happens overnight. It's a program. It takes time. We work on it. We go into deep contemplation of different areas of imbalance that are quickly brought to the fore. And then we adjust those areas and bring them into balance over time. And what that does is it creates a level of resonance in our life over the different areas of our life. And it's not like you have to make huge changes. It's actually quite a lot of small changes that add up to a much deeper field of harmony that starts to be created in your everyday life. And when you achieve or attain that harmony, something incredible occurs. What happens is this much more powerful being steps into the core of your life. And that being is a sense of majesty, a sense of pure presence. And when I talk about power and being more powerful than a president or that kind of thing, that's what I mean. Like when we can sit in the presence of our soul's energy, of the deepest part of our being, when that shows up, it comes right through every sphere of our life, and it emanates out into every aspect of our being, of our life, of our consciousness. And that's what makes us incredibly powerful, not powerful so much necessarily in the sense of, our outer power in the world, but it's like an inner power that spreads, that comes out as passion and conviction and beauty and compassion. And it's really power. It works, right? So don't take my word for it. Come and experience the Star Pearl. It begins with a deep process and a self-assessment that will take you on a journey that brings this deep power into your being, empowerment, self-empowerment. And you can also look at it at a more collective level. So the deeper layers of the Star Pearl also show us that as more and more humans in our communities come into harmony together, around higher visions, around a vision of a better world or a more harmonious society, as we come together in these sub-communities, in our families, in our groupings, in our vision groups, in our soul groups, then we create, through these islands of coherence around the center, we create again this resonance. And this resonance allows a greater being to step right into the core. A symphony starts to occur. And that symphony is way more powerful than the sum of the parts. And this is an ancient story, and this future human is a collective being. It's a collective entity. It is about mapping collective genius and working it together, bringing it together into a far more powerful being and a presence. And when that begins to happen, as that is beginning to happen now in different areas in the world, we're going to see more and more of this collective empowerment moving through our communities, moving through, people who are beginning to awaken in small groups, and then it can start to ripple out into wider and wider spheres of influence. And that's when, this spiritual power, this divine power, this eternal power that starts to move through humanity will reshape our planet, will reshape our biome in time, and will use all the resources available to us. And, the saving of our planet has to come from the inside. It has to come from the inside out. And that's what the Star Pearl is all about. First of all, individual empowerment, and then relational empowerment, and then community empowerment, and then planetary empowerment. So it all begins here with you, the individual. So come and find out your Star Pearl. Come find out how to adjust and create balance and melody in your life so that you can ripple out that power through a sense of deep resonance and belonging and healing that can pass into our whole world and our planet and all our beautiful creatures and the environment that we live in. Yeah, come and check it out.